I was gone for a little while, but I'm back and I'm bringing an awesome recipe with me. We're gonna be doing game day queso dip today. You're gonna love this recipe and we're gonna do it inside because it's pouring outside, but don't worry, I'll show you how to get some of that outdoor smokiness into it. Coming up right now. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I really appreciate having you all here. I appreciate your support, and I'm sorry I've been gone for a bit. There's good reasons for it, and I'll just go into that at another time on a live video. Anyway, let's get into today's recipe. So it's pouring outside, and I really wanted to get a video done today. The weather's just not cooperating, and I thought, you know, I think a lot of people would probably be doing this recipe indoors anyway. Not everybody has a smoker. Smoked queso is a very popular recipe. You see it all across the internet. In fact, I've done it 2 different times for other channels. You know, I create content for the El Yucateco Hot Sauce channel, and I create content for the SNS Grills channel, and I've done this recipe for both of them. I'll link those videos down in the description for you. But I wanted to do it on my channel, can't do it outside today because of the weather, and I thought, you know what, maybe I can show everybody how to get this done inside and still get some smoky flavor into it. Now I'm starting here with an 11 by 13 foil pan that I did spray with some nonstick just in case. So let's start by getting all our delicious ingredients into this pan. We're gonna start with some blocked melty kind of cheese. This is Velveeta that I'm using here today, but you can use any brand that you like. To that we're gonna add some sharp cheddar, pepper jack. Well, I've got some chopped red onion here. I love the red onion because I love that extra bite that you get from the red onion. You can go with white onion if that's what you like better. This is really up to you. This recipe has a lot of flexibility. All kinds of different cheeses that you can use, in addition to lots of other ingredients that some people may like and others may not. So remember, there's a lot of flexibility to this. Let's get this red onion in here. By the way, I want to thank Dow Strong for sending out another couple pieces of equipment to me. They sent me out a beautiful new chef's knife and a new piece of cookware that they're offering now, which I used to brown up our taco meat that's going to go in here shortly. As always, I'll have links down to the Dow Strong products in the description if you were interested in that. It is an affiliate link, but it comes with a discount, so if you want to help the channel, check it out. Now some diced tomato, green chilies going on top of the tomatoes. And we are doing this the trendy way and separating all the ingredients because it looks cool. Now let's get this taco meat in here. Basically all I did was unpackage this, brown it, add a little bit of taco seasoning to it, and cooked it till it was done. Now I like my queso hot, so I'm adding even more peppers to this. We're gonna add a couple of diced jalapenos, and I removed some of the seeds, but I left some in because I do like some heat. And last but not least, we have some chopped cilantro. Now once again, don't worry, I'll have all the details for my specific recipe down in the description box, but keep in mind that this is very flexible in terms of how much you want to make and what you want to put in it. I'm just giving you this recipe that I use to inspire you to do this at home for your guests or your family, your next party, your next football gathering, whatever it is. So this looks beautiful right now. This is like a work of art. I almost just want to keep it just the way it is, but it's going to taste a lot better once it's cooked. The next step is to get this into the oven at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 to 45 minutes, just like it is, to allow everything to melt. Then we're going to stir this together, and I'm going to show you how you can add a little bit of smoky flavor to this if that's what you would like. So let's get this into the oven. I'll see you in just a snap. So about 38 minutes later, this is what we have. This is all melted and it's ready to get mixed up. Now I did promise you a little tip to add some smokiness to this, and I could have sworn I had some liquid smoke around here, but I don't. I was gonna add that to the list of choices. So just keep in mind, liquid smoke is one option. The other options you have, some smoked paprika, or I've got a hot sauce here, and everyone knows I love El Yucateco hot sauce. I create content for their channel, but this is not a sponsored video here, so I just want to let you know that for full disclosure. Now the El Yucateco Black Label Reserve is fire roasted habaneros, so lots of flavor, and it's going to add some nice smokiness to this. I love smokiness. Like I said, I wanted to do this outside, but the weather isn't good enough for it. So I'm going to add about 1 ounce to 1.5 ounces of this El Yucateco Black Label Reserve to this before we mix everything up. And again, you can use whatever you want. If you'd like to use liquid smoke or maybe some smoked spice like smoked paprika, you can. That's only going to add a little bit of earthiness to it, and you'll get all the smokiness in that you're looking for. Now we just have to get this all combined. As you stir this, those smells coming together, it's just amazing. Now I like to add ground beef to mine like I showed you, but keep in mind you don't have to use that. If you just want to go with the cheese and the veggies, feel free to do it your way. Go without the meat. I just love that extra depth of flavor that I get from that. Now if you were doing this on a smoker, you would cook it around 250 degrees because you'd want to give it enough time for that smokiness to really get into it. So you'd go 250 degrees for about an hour, mix it, and then go back on the cooker for about another hour at 250. That's going to give you all that smokiness and get everything to kind of combine together. Here we can do it at 300 inside. It's going to take less time. You're still going to get that smoky flavor from the sauce or whatever it is that you choose. So now that we have this all combined, we're going to get it back in the oven for about another half hour to 45 minutes just to allow those jalapenos and onions to render and really give this additional flavor. So I'm going to get this into the oven. I'll bring you back. It's just going to be a snap for you, and we'll give this a taste test. So another 35 minutes later, this is ready to go. I just took it out of the oven. I gave it a quick mix. It's ready to serve. Now, if you're gonna serve this for a party or a gathering or a football game, just transfer it into a slow cooker, put it on keep warm. That'll keep it nice and melty for people as they're going to get more and more. And you're gonna need plenty of this, believe me. Now I've got my tortilla chips all ready to go. It's time for my favorite part of the video, the taste test. Just wanna go ahead and dig. I should probably wait to cool this off, but it smells way too good, so wish me luck. Cheers, everyone. They're hot. All right, that's really good. I'm kind of happy it rained outside today because I kind of almost like this better than when I did do it on the smoker. I'm getting a nice smoky flavor from the sauce that we added, but all of the rendering from like the onions and the tomatoes and the meat, all that really shines a little bit more here because the smoke flavor is not overpowering. So this is actually perfect in my opinion. And just look at how beautiful and colorful that it is. I mean, you can't go wrong with a recipe like this. And keep in mind, this is only intended to inspire you to come up with your own. If you want to use my exact recipe, I'm going to have it down in the description. But if there's things that you'd like to add or take away or have more of or less of, by all means, you do you and do it the way you want to do it. This is just the way I did it for you today, and I hope it inspired you. Please remember you can also support the channel by going to everydaybarbecue.net, picking up some merch, and as always, this show is filmed in front of a live studio audience, my dog Javi. So that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this. Sorry I've been away for so long, but it was good to see all of you. My dog just keeps on barking. Look, anyway, before he barks again, take care. Till next time, I appreciate you very much, and I'll see you on the next episode.